Hello again, weapons throwing RPG fans. Ted here, self-proclaimed world champion of the game. So I've deleted the game from my phone yet again, and now I'm playing it through using just the Amazon character. This is a way of making it a little more interesting to replay the game because it limits the capabilities you have. So for example, I've been playing for just a couple days. I've already got all the powers of the Amazon, okay, but I'll never, for example, be able to enjoy some of the powers of the other characters. Anyway, it's going fine so far. My plan is to make a to make a series of videos as I progress through the levels and ultimately win. Although I don't think I'll post anything on YouTube until the end, and then I'll splice all the videos together in one thing. So, but just to give you a bit more of a sense as the game progresses of what challenges I'm facing and how's it going and so on, at least when I post that final video. So, let me show you where I am. So I've defeated the first, whatever you call this, screen. I'm on the second screen today. At the end of this part of the video, I'm going to show defeating the boss on this second screen. I've only just got my fourth weapon box. What do you call those things? Frame. Weapon frame. By earning it from the arena. I had quite a struggle with that. I was fighting my way through the first 5 people just fine, and the 6th person I could not beat. I was trying different combinations of weapons, different combinations of equipment, and so on. Like I tried using a, what is it called, a bronze bracelet or something, gives you more HP. And at the time, of course, they only had the 3 weapon frames, and that 6th guy in the arena just kept barely beating me. A couple times I had him down to like 1 hit point, but then it was no good. Anyway, I finally did it, somewhat counterintuitively, by reducing myself even further to just 2 weapons. So I had just the Ikuchi and the Kotetsu sword. And in my 3rd spot I put a pack of healing potions. So I kept healing myself. So even though I had even further reduced my attack capability by healing myself over and over, I was able to beat that 6th guy and get my 4th weapon frame. I have been saving up a bunch of jewels. You see there, 124 jewels. So I could buy in the town, and I'm going to have to make a decision soon, I could buy another accessory frame, which could be useful, or another weapon frame, which doesn't seem needful now that I just got a 4th one. But I'm leaning, I think, towards saving a few more jewels and trying to get not the healing ring, what am I saying? The experience ring. Because that helps you go up levels twice as fast. 2 times increase the experience acquisition rate. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll save up for that. So anyway, let me show you here. I think it should be extremely simple because I'm able to easily beat this stage 2-4 on level 3. So it should be no problem to beat stage 2-5 on level 1. I'll just demonstrate that. And then maybe I'll be making another video at the end of the next stage or something like that. So here we go. Oops, I have sound off. Should I turn on sound? Maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's do this again. Oh yeah, this is going to be easy. Yes, I do think I can defeat you. Ooh, silver bangle. Nice. Right, so there's the end of stage 2. 10 extra jewels. Blah, 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 blah. And there's the next stage. So that's it for today, and I'll see you at the end of the next stage, I think. And we're back. It's a couple days later. Still playing the Amazon. Everything is going fine. I'm up to level 52, as you can see up here. I did use some of my jewels to buy the experience ring, so I've been gaining levels very quickly. In fact, I've come up with a sort of heuristic rule about how to progress through the different stages. I mean, of course, you can progress as quickly as you can. However, if you're pushing the limits of what you can beat, if you're always fighting the most difficult level available, then you may be losing frequently and not getting as much experience and equipment as you should. So I've came up with this rough rule that every time you play a level, you should be getting about 1/3 of experience as much as you need to go up to the next level. If you're not getting that much, you're fighting too easy. If you're getting more than that, much more than that, you're probably fighting too hard, although if you're able to succeed, fine. What I want to show you today is briefly what it's been looking like to gain levels. I've been just sort of cranking on stage 3, 4, level 3 lately, and then I'll show you beating the big boss. The other thing I'll mention is that if you see my weapons, you see they're all level 9. So something I decided to do, usually I get new weapons. The weapons are more powerful than the previous ones, but the weapons also have to go up levels to be even better. And usually I would just do that through experience. You use your weapon over and over and it gains levels. But I used gold at the blacksmith to forge these weapons up all the way to level 9, which is the maximum. And I found it quite effective because with the stronger weapons I was able to beat a tougher level that I had been struggling with, a tougher one of these stages that I had been struggling with, which means I got experience more quickly, and so on. So we'll show this, and then I'll show Big Boss. Oh, I have volume off again. Oh, whatever. As you can see, a single volley is sufficient to kill these monsters. Their first attack usually doesn't even reach me. There, I needed slightly more than a single volley, although I did not throw my big axe. Oh, maybe I should have thrown my axe. But I have this guy who helps me heal too. So there we go, 28,000 experience for beating that level. And as you can see, I need 69,000 to go up a level. So it's a little bit more than a third, but you know, ballpark of 1/3. So every 3 times I would do that, I would go up another level. Let's move on to the big boss of this screen. I don't anticipate any difficulty. Ooh, he's tall. Free jewel. Let's see if I could do without my axe. Yep. That was simple. It's not surprising because usually Basilard, I think that's a good new weapon for me. Jewels. Levitation stone. Okay. So there's the new stage, and that'll be the next video. You know, usually the level 1 of a particular stage is easier than the level 3 of the previous stage, sometimes even the level 2 of the previous stage, although it depends on the exact kind of monsters and your exact strengths. For example, one of these, I forget which one, had a lot of magic, guys that would shoot magic at you, and of course I have no defense against magic, so that one was a little bit harder. Anyway, that's it for today, and probably next video you'll see at the end of this next screen. Another day, another screen. I'm now just about to finish the Lemuria screen. Everything's still going fine. Got a whole new set of weapons. I managed to squeeze out a victory against the 9th person in the arena, giving me another accessory frame. So I have 4 accessory frames and 4 weapon frames. I've been using the red bow because I find that the Amazon depletes BP rather quickly, or doesn't recharge it that quickly. Still using the experience ring, of course. And I'm trying out the speed bangle, which helps get your weapons ready quicker. Level 71, as you can see. I've got over 100 jewels, so I could go back to the town and get another accessory frame or another weapon frame. Or, I know that at some point in the game I usually like having the angel feather, because that protects you against poisoning, paralysis, what have you. But I'm not in a rush to make a decision because everything's going fine so far. So today we will beat the big boss in Lemuria. Here we go. Maybe I'll remember to put on my sound this time. Easy peasy. Ooh, new armor, nice. Alright, so that's that. I'll see you at the end of the next screen. I'll just go through this for you. Final mission. Alright, see you next time. And another couple days, another screen almost finished. I'm realizing that one reason I'm having a pretty easy time is that the Amazon has a lot of power. So the power affects the damage that your weapons do. And as I'm fighting through these levels, of course I can't always fight the most powerful level available, but a lot of the time I can pretty much do that, And it's not that hard either to defeat it. And the reason is that I have a bunch of good weapons, and the Amazon's power means that I kill enemies usually before their first shot even reaches me. So I'm going to demonstrate this on stage 5 for level 3, where I've been fighting recently and gaining levels, and then I'll show you defeating this screen. But you'll just see how easy it is with the Amazon, that nothing ever touches me. And I don't even have to use all my weapons, and I'm only using 4 weapons. So with other characters that I've played in the past, I have found it very important to have all 5 possible weapon spots and to have 5 weapons so I can do a lot of damage and so on. But even with 4, I mean, look, I just do 1 volley and everything dies. And their first attack doesn't even reach me, so I never even lose any health. With the boss, it takes 2 volleys, but still, you know, it's over just like that. So I've been having quite an easy time and breezing through levels, and you see, by beating that level I gained almost 200,000 experience. To go up a level I need 500,000, so that's, you know, about my rule of 1/3 the amount needed per level fought. So I've been going up levels rapidly. Of course, these levels, your action points take longer to recharge. It takes 31 action points to play one of these levels. That means 31 minutes until your points recharge. So I'm not playing as many levels per day as I was earlier on, but still, on a per level basis, I'm gaining, on a per stage basis, I'm gaining character levels just as quickly as ever and having an easy time of it. So anyway, we'll try to defeat this screen. Dragons. See, they're magic. I remember having a lot of trouble with these dragons in the past. But if their fire or magic or whatever isn't even reaching me, it's not going to be that hard. Oh, ouch. Okay, that was a little that was a little risky when I actually do get hit, but still succeeded. Another golden axe. Nice. So I'll have to beat that person in the arena, but that's a different story. And let's see if I can beat the feudal lord here. This is the equipment I'm using. I just switched my experience string for a golden bangle. We're off to a good start. Yeah, there we go. Proof of Feudal Lord. All right. And another update for you. You know, I took about a week maybe to get through the first screen, the second screen, the third screen, the fourth screen, the fifth screen. I was about a level 100, I think, by the time I beat this screen. And then it's taken another week approximately, and I'm not beating the final screen, by the way, but even to get as far as I did. So I went from approximately level 100 to level 200, and it's been a real struggle. In the previous little segment I was talking about how easy it was to play with the Amazon, because I could fire a volley and the monster would die and the monster's weapons wouldn't even touch me. Well, things radically changed as soon as I got to this first level over here, because I could no longer kill all the monsters with one volley, and even if I did, they had some faster weapons, like there's this, and I'll show you, in fact I can show you now, probably. There's a big dragon that shoots fire faster than my weapons can. That's the one. You see how my dagger can reach it first, but its fire would reach me before I even... Here's another one. See? And I'm taking damage. And so I was really struggling with this level for a long time. I did a few things to help out, and I'll show you that in a sec as soon as I get out of this level. I mean, now I can beat this level handily, now that I've gone up another 100 levels and have some improved equipment and so on, which I'll tell you in a sec. But I struggled for a long time to beat this level, and a long time to beat the next level, which I've still only beaten up to level 2. I mean, this stage, whatever you want to call it, up to level 2. So the first thing I did when I was struggling here is I got the 4th accessory frame. That allowed me to use the blood ring. Blood ring is good because every time you do damage, it heals you as well. 10% as much damage as you do to the monster, you get healed. And so that was important because, you know, all of a sudden I was taking damage from these monsters and I needed a way to heal. I also tried using some different equipment, in particular the either, I think, Shining Sword it is, or the Levitine Sword, because you see, sometimes, 1/6 of the time, the damage that you do to the monster is fully used to restore your HP. The problem I found with that is that, I mean, that's fine, but these swords, which I actually like better, because a lot of the time, about a third of the time, either they become a double weapon or a triple weapon, so they do a lot more damage, and they therefore defeat the monster much more quickly, which reduces the damage you take from the monster. So I found it was not worth it to switch to the Levitine, which is a supposedly superior weapon. See, the offense here of the Durandal sword is 116, and if we go to the Levitine, it's 130. So in terms of the ranking, it's an officially better sword. But, as I say, because it doesn't do the triple shot or double shot, it ends up doing less damage, and it wasn't worth it, the amount of HP it was recovering. So I'm still with the Durandal swords. I have got improved axes. So the other thing that I did, and I agonized over this decision for a long time. I waited until I think I was about level 165 or so because I was holding on, building up jewels, thinking that I might need to get the barrier pendant. So the barrier pendant, whoops, wrong place. The barrier pendant down here costs 200 jewels, but it reduces enemy magic by half. And I remember in the past that that was important for me, because you have no defense against magic. Weapons you can defend against with armor, and by blocking them by shooting and canceling them with your own weapons. But eventually I decided to go back to my old strategy of just trying to kill monsters fast, and I spent 100 of my jewels on the 5th weapon spot, which I had been resisting all along. But with the 5th weapon spot, I am able to do much more damage, and as you can see, I've been able to beat even stage 6-4 on level 1. Now, I don't beat it every time that I play it, but I don't do too badly. So in the end, the decision came down to, and the other thing is, even if I bought the barrier pendant, I'd have to replace something else that I have here. Did I want to give up the blood ring? Give up that healing? Did I want to give up the weapon speed preparation? Not really. Experience? Certainly not. And this? So, anyway, that's what I've done. And I'm still cranking away, earning levels. It's become clear that I'm going to have to earn a lot of levels before I can defeat some things. Defeat these most powerful things. Maybe I'll just try it. I've never even tried it once. I'll try it on screen here, and I bet you anything I'll lose dramatically, but we'll see what happens. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh, lots of fire. See, this is going to hurt. Ouch. Well, I'm doing a little bit better than I thought I would here. This one's tough though. And I have to watch out for those spears that will stun me. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Oh, I actually won. Well, I am surprised, but there you go. I guess I have built it up enough levels. Of course, we all know this is not really the end of the game. But there we go. Yeah, secret new level. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to keep cranking and see how far I can get. So I've been cranking away for a couple weeks. Just trying to gain levels. You can see I'm up to level 463. Just recently I got enough jewels to get the barrier pendant, which protects against magic. And I've gotten some of the special weapons, although the Amazon has such poor fortune. I don't get treasure chests very often, and so I haven't gotten many special weapons. I got the Divine Sword Vanaheimr just by total luck, playing this level 5, one of the probably 300 times or something that I've played it. And I got the Treasure Sword Mag Mel by going back to this level 2 and changing my equipment, so I had a lot of bunny ears or harpy feathers or things to increase my luck. And that worked, but that's all I've gotten so far, so no special axe and only one special sword. Anyway, I don't remember when the last little segment I was, what level I was, but I've gained a lot of levels, and we're going to see today if I can beat the final stage here. Let me put my volume on. Just check that my equipment is good. So Healing Ring, Proof of Feudal Lord, Accelerate. Accelerate's really good for shooting lots of weapons and preventing enemy weapons from reaching you. And I have my Angel Atomo for maximum healing. So let's give this a shot. Normally, of course, I'd be playing levels with my Experience Ring to help gain levels faster, but in this particular case where I'm just focused on trying to beat this level, I don't need the Experience Ring. That was pretty good. That was also pretty good. This is all looking promising. I'll let the Healing Ring charge me up. Nice thing about the Healing Ring, first of all, I think each time it gives you about 5% of your HP back. But secondly, it's the only healing device, besides potions or something, that works when you're at a treasure chest. So that's pretty convenient for charging up. This is looking good so far. Ah, got it. Got it pretty easily. You know, I was gaining levels for a long time, partly just because it was not convenient to make a video, and I was holding off fighting this level so I could get it on video. Okay, so that person should be at the arena. We could give the arena a try just for kicks. See if I can also beat the final big boss. I think it's the final big boss, yeah. Oh, no. How do I get to the big boss? Now I forget. Huh. Maybe I have to beat all the levels? I can't remember how to play this game. Oh well, I'll figure it out. And we're back again. This should be the final push on the Amazon. I've been playing for ages and ages. Well, actually, I haven't been playing much for weeks at all, but I did play for quite a while, grinding through all these levels, getting myself up to level 600, getting myself good equipment, all these special weapons. It was really hard to get all those special weapons. I had to fill myself up with bunny ears for extra luck and just play again and again. It took so long, and to get the Proof of Champions and so on. Anyway, I should be powerful enough now to beat the ultimate final boss. I almost beat the ultimate final boss the other day, but I stopped before I did so I could get it on video. And as usual, I've forgotten to turn on the volume, but whatever. I know I've said this before, but this might be the end of Weapons Throwing RPG for me. I had this thought in mind of playing each of the characters alone, and I've done that now for two of them, in the Aristocrat and the Amazon. I think I did the Aristocrat first. But it's just too boring to grind all those levels for so long. Like, it takes couple weeks or something. Ouch, this is hurting. Have I not given myself the right equipment? It takes a couple weeks maybe at the most to get to the final screen, and then weeks and weeks and weeks fighting, there we go, through the final screen, and it's just not exciting enough. So I don't think I'm going to do this again for any of the other characters. I think that'll be that. That's my Weapons Throwing RPG career. So let me just equip my Proof of Master here. And there we go. That's it.